Charles Haley. You're listening to Nothing But Niners.
This is Kyle Juszczyk, and you're listening to Nothing But Niners.
So now they've got to start from deep in their end of the field, and Garrison Hurst takes advantage of it. He takes the handoff, hits to his right, gets to the 20. He's in the 30, needs to cut in. He comes back up the right sideline, breaks the third tackle, comes down to the 30. He's down to the 20. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown! 49ers! 96-yard run from scrimmage. Garrison Hurst breaking tackle after tackle. Sweeps down the sideline. Throws off bodies like clothes after a marathon.
Young, back to throw. In trouble, he's going to be sacked. No, gets away. He runs, gets away again, goes to the 40, gets away again, to the 35, cuts back at the 30, to the 20, the 50, the 10. He died. Touchdown, 49ers.
Third down, Alex takes the snap. Alex looking down in post, and it's good. Touchdown, 49ers.
It is second down. Ryan takes the snap, throws the slant to the left side. It's Russell intercepted. The 49ers pick it, and Navarro Bowman is redemption. Navarro Bowman running it all the way for the touchdown. No
Click, click, boom. What is going on, faithfuls? It's your boys Mike and Tony here to bring you guys another fun-filled episode. Ladies and gentlemen, it is officially game day, man, and we are mere minutes from kickoff here. So this is going to be a really, really fun and exciting episode. We got to go over some inactives, man. We have made it. What a phenomenal season it has been, and we are here hoping that the fun does not end today. So before we get through anything else, let's run through some formalities really quick. Then we'll get my man Tony to take himself off of mute, and we will get to the inactives. First and foremost, head on over to Patreon, man. We're going to have a nice community over there watching the game. We're going to have a lot of fun. Patreon.com/NB9ERS. Hit that like and subscribe button if this is your first time here on the YouTube page. Make sure you turn on your notifications so you know exactly where we're going live. You guys aren't going to want to miss the Victory Shot episode coming immediately after the game. You aren't going to want to miss the halftime show either, so make sure you turn on those notifications so you know when we're going live. Follow us on some of our other social media platforms. We have Snapchat and X. Those handles are Nothing But 9ERS. Then we also have Facebook, Instagram, and Twitch, and those handles are Nothing But Niner, spelled all the way out, no numbers in there anywhere. All right. I am your guy, Mike Andrews 83 on X. My man Tony, he is NJ Niner Fan 499 on X. Tony.
Yo.
What's going on, man?
Nothing, man. It's game day. It's here. I'm very excited. It's a big game, man. Big game. I don't know, Mike. Nervous, very nervous, very, very nervous.
I hear some nerves in that voice, man. What?
No, listen. Good.
I haven't been nervous this whole time. Like, I sincerely feel good. I don't think that there's anything the Niners can do that's going to upset me. I don't think there's anything that they can do that's going to make me disappointed. And truth be told, I'm still extremely confident. I think we're going to win, bro. I think we're going to win. Tony, they want to know if you have on any 49ers gear right now.
No, I do not. And it's a superstition. It's a superstition.
Oh, my God. So he's got a superstition. He's not doing it. I've been talking to Ali off and on today. He's been telling me over and over, Mike, I think I'm going to throw up. Mike, I think I'm going to vomit. I don't know what's going to happen, man. I don't think I'm going to make it through. So everyone is nervous out there. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at anybody being nervous. But let's go ahead and get to these inactives, Tony, because the team has announced who is going to be playing. You hit me up earlier on with a little, I won't call it a conspiracy theory, but you were hopeful that maybe something else was going to happen that it didn't quite end up being the case. So let's dive into it here. Here, let me make this bigger so everybody can see it. Oh, I think I got too big there, my bad. All right, here we go. So the inactives for the day are as follows. Running back Isaac Arindo, wide receiver Jordan Watkins, offensive tackle Brandon Parker, defensive lineman Robert Beal Jr., defensive lineman Kevin Givens, defensive lineman Sebastian Valdez, and safety Jair Brown. Tony, anything stand out to you about this list?
Just the typical names. They're not active. I was kind of hoping that Valdez would have got the nod, but he didn't. Jair Brown is obviously injured. That's why he's out. Cowing is still on the IR. Fred Warner's still on the IR, so their names aren't even on the list. But the one thing that I mentioned to you on the phone earlier was I thought it was funny that they brought up Parker with Trent Williams healthy. I thought that could be a little bit of a new staple added to the offense where Kyle will come out with 6 offensive linemen if they insist on staying in that big nickel package and try to attack them that way. Obviously, I was wrong. It just popped into my head because, other teams do it. I know the Rams did it a couple times versus Seattle, and I thought maybe Kyle saw something with it with a favorable matchup by going with 6 offensive linemen, especially with Kittle being out. 3 tight ends are up. Interesting fact, 3 safeties they're only rolling with, which I thought is a little weird, but because that's special teams we're talking about. So, but other than that, I mean, it's your normal guys that are out.
Yeah, so we're going to go all season without seeing Sebastian Valdez, who a lot of people kept calling Baby Hulk. We're just not going to get a chance to see him play at all this season. I mean, there's still next week, right? But that's no guarantee. The names that aren't there that are drawing a lot of attention right now is Winters. How do you think the Niners end up rolling? I'm going to see if I can find. Let me take this off of here. Let me see if I can find the. Let me see if I can find who's practicing the defensive starters. But what do you think about that, man? If it looks like Winters is a go, do you think they would start him?
I think it's going to be those 3 starting. I don't think the Gifford, what's his name?
There is a Gifford, but I don't think he's going to be playing.
I don't think he's going to be in the rotation. It's going to be Wallow, it's going to be Kendricks, and it's going to be Winters. They're going to, I think, maybe in the nickel. I think they'll go. That's pass interference. Damn. I think in the nickel it's going to be Winters and Kendricks. So, and see how Winters' leg holds up. And listen, if there's any issue with it, you throw the other dude back in, and you saw what they did last week. So I'm not too worried about that. I do like the 3 of them being on the field in the base because they're all like, downhill, aggressive linebackers, so it'll help the run game.
All right, so we have this tweet here from Matt Burrows, who was there. This is just 2 minutes ago. He says 49ers top 3 linebackers for today's game. Middle linebacker, Eric Kendricks, will linebacker, D. Winters, and then strong side linebacker, or Sam linebacker, will be Garrett Wallow, with Marquis Siegel lining up at the safety position. He's starting today. Hey, by the way, this little hook and ladder that all these teams are doing when they get desperate, is there a chance that Kyle Shanahan does something like this? I'm seeing all these teams when they're desperate, when they need to get a big first down, they all do it. Buffalo did that a couple of plays ago against Denver, and this very exciting, nail-biting game. I mean, holy smokes, what a game this has turned out to be. But do you think that's something that Shanahan will throw into his arsenal, Tony?
I mean, if his back is against the wall and he needs to try to score, yeah. I mean, they'll try something late in the game to generate points if they're needed. But oh my God, he missed him.
He just doesn't seem to. He doesn't seem to put plays like that into his playbook, which is kind of odd to me.
I think it's a little bit of a hazardous thing to do. It's a sign of being desperate. A lot of things can go wrong, especially with time on the clock. If that ball gets bobbled and picked up and ran the other way, you're up Schitt's Creek with no paddle, blew up in your face. I mean, like I said, if they're on the 50-yard line, they don't want to go for the field goal. They can't go for the field goal because they're down by 4, and that's all you got. That's all you got, man. You got to do it. They did it once. Actually, they didn't. Seattle. No, was it Seattle where Ayuk almost got the corner? Was it Seattle or was it the Rams? It was with the Rams in that was it the championship game? They did it once, and it almost broke for them, but
didn't quite get there. Okay, all right. I just saw them do it, man. This game, man. Wow, what a game, man. What are your thoughts on the AFC divisional game that we're seeing today?
I'll let you know in 10 seconds.
Oh, it's been a good game, man. All these turnovers the Bills had, I couldn't believe. I couldn't believe that they're still in this thing.
They've been back and forth, 2 turnovers, and they still have an opportunity to tie it to go to overtime. I mean,
Yeah. And he had Knox wide open, bro. I couldn't believe he missed him on that play there, but
Oh, he would have walked in.
yeah, that was the game. That was for the game.
Well, it's overtime now.
And the play before that, I thought they were gonna hit. I really thought he was gonna get pass interference on the play to Diggs in the end zone. My man was holding his arm like crazy.
Yeah.
Anyhow, all right. So let's keep going here with the with this Niners talk here. Let me see if there's any other updates that we can find from today.
While you're looking, just 2 key factors. Actually, 3 key factors. Trent Williams, Ricky Pearsall in, no Kittle. What are we going to see? Is Pearsall going to give these guys fits in the secondary because of his route running ability? Trent Williams doesn't need help being chipped on his side. Are they going to try to run the ball behind Trent? Are they going to try to bring the screen game in? Are they going to try different looks? We don't know. Siegel is the starting free safety. Is he going to be tested? I think so. But
of course,
I do like what I saw versus him. I do like what I've seen from him versus the Eagles. So I think the defense as a unit played better. Not a knock against Jair Brown. Jair Brown is just missing that one thing in speed. So, and he has.
And we got to. What I like about you asked if they're going to be tested and all that stuff. Absolutely, they are, right? And the beauty of that is, get the testing and stuff out the way. Let all the early mistakes happen early. You know what I'm saying? Get those turnovers out the way. Let them get that shot down the field, just like they got the big Saquon Barkley run early in the game. Get it all out the way so we know, okay, we got to wake up here. There's some of my favorite boxers. They'll tell you, man, like I know I'm the better person, but it just doesn't feel like a real fight until I catch a real shot. Once I get hit, and it's like, okay, you know what? Yeah, all right. It wakes me up, and then I just turn it on. I flip a switch.
Yeah.
And so I think the Niners kind of react that way as well, and I'm looking forward to something like that, man. I'm trying to see what else we got going here, man. I don't know if there's been any other updates since our show.
What do you think about the whole Sam Darnold thing?
What about
I think
it?
I think it was a little blown out of proportion, to be honest with you.
For sure, absolutely.
There's an ulterior motive with it, but whatever.
I think that it was them realizing all the pressures on him. To be honest with you, this guy's probably throwing up this week in practice, right? He's probably
pulled the muscle.
Yeah, he's probably out there throwing up. He's hurting himself and shit of that nature, right? And so what ends up happening is they hype him up, right? They're gonna make it seem like he's this guy, that he's the guy, and that's cool. I respect that, but this is the biggest moment of his entire life, of his professional career, I should say. Let me not say his entire life. I don't know if he has a family or anything like that, right? He's out there getting nervous, and so naturally, what's going to happen is they're going to start making excuses for him, just in case things don't go the way that they want it to. Just in case things don't go the way he wants it to. Here's the Seahawks injury report, Tony. I don't know if this is how I knew Sam Darnold was absolutely fine. If you thought for a second that there was a chance he could be injured, or it's a nagging injury, or he could re-injure it, they're not going to deactivate Jalen Milroe, because now they only have one quarterback.
Yeah.
They only have one backup. So if you really thought there was something wrong with him, you would keep your third quarterback up there, but you didn't. So I don't for a second believe it.
Due to the Christian McCaffrey rule, like what happened with Philly when Brock Purdy and then Josh Johnson got hurt, he's in a uniform anyway. He's going to be dressed today as the third emergency quarterback. So if something did happen where Darnold couldn't go, and then all of a sudden Locke gets hurt, Milroe plays, but he has to go in. I thought
they had to be active, but they didn't count against the 46.
No. He's going to be in a uniform.
Oh, okay. All right. So are any of these names sticking out to you? Anything that of notice? Any? Josh Jones, probably the only one, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Jared Ivey.
There's three offensive linemen, one defensive lineman. The whole team is pretty much back. What's his name is playing? Cross came back from his injury. I think that's
right.
His name.
Yep, their tackle Cross. Yeah, he's in there.
It is what it is. I mean, you know what I'm saying? At this point, who cares? Just play the game.
All right. So that's that. Let me see. Let me show you guys that there's nothing wrong with Sam Darnold. Give me a second here.
kitty.
He's throwing the ball. Oh, you guys can't see it yet. My bad. Let me turn the audio off.
What channel is it?
He's on the field. He's on the field and he's throwing the ball just fine. Like there's no restrictions at all. So
that's not him.
I couldn't. That is Sam Darnold.
No, that's Locke and Milroe. That's not Sam Darnold. Did not come out with them. If you look at the comments, it says it. Locke and Milroe.
Oh shit! You're right. Uh-oh. Hold on. I swear I saw a video of him out passing already.
He came out running out in a full uniform and he threw like 2 passes and then they shut him down.
Right. Oh, is this it right here? Yeah, this is the one. I clicked the wrong one. My bad.
Yeah, no.
That's
because I saw that earlier too, and I was like, wait, that's not.
That's him there.
Yeah. They're saying he's throwing with great velocity. I don't see no. Whatever. It is what it is. I think, honestly, it's being done for a reason, but I'm not saying it.
All right. To this comment really quick, I did send you a reply. I sent you 2 or 3 with some pictures also. You should check. I had, or at least I'm pretty sure it was you. I'm 99% sure it was you. And I sent a couple of pictures of what I ended up doing instead of what. Hold on, let me double check now. Where's my sent messages? What the hell is that?
No, it's my YouTube. That's my phone. Yeah, have you heard that?
Yeah, nice and loud too.
That was low.
You're in Sweden, right?
Yeah, right next to
as
it.
long as he says he's in Sweden, then I'll know that that's who I got the email from. But yeah, I replied twice, so let me know if you didn't get that, buddy. All right, yeah. So Tony, man, let's go ahead and just do our final announcements because I got to get over to Patreon here. Our final predictions, man. How do you think this game is going to go? I got a score prediction. I know Tony's not going to go with a score prediction. He doesn't really do that. Give me your gut feeling right now, man. You think the Niners win this one or no? I think maybe perhaps it's just not our day.
I don't know, man. I want to say yes, but they got a damn good defense, and they're at home, so I don't know. I want to say yeah. My heart's saying yes, but fuck it, I say yeah. Hopefully they win.
Come on, there it is. Yeah, like let's go. Enough of this teeter-totter, like back
and forth. Man. They're a good team. You can't take it away. Their defense, their defense is a good team. I'm sorry.
They are good. Of course they're good. They wouldn't be here if they weren't good, but that doesn't mean that we can't beat them. The Eagles were a good team also. They got a good defense. We beat them. Here we are, freaking Josh Allen going up against one of the top defenses with no wide receivers, by the way. Like, and they're out there looking good and holding it down. Like, I'm just saying, man, there's just certain things that, don't get me worried. And this Seahawks game, for some reason, is one of them, man. I got the Niners winning, and I got the Niners winning by double digits, believe it or not. Not saying a blowout. Don't get me wrong. But I'm feeling something like 27-17 type of thing. That's what I'm feeling. 27-17. I think the Niners go out there and they handle business. And I think it's a slow start, too. I don't think that we probably only get out of the first half with just 7 points. I think they really flip the switch in the second half. I think they can get to a point where Sam Darnold is just getting a little uncomfortable, and I'm hoping that's how it goes. I'm sincerely hoping that's how it goes, man.
Yeah, man.
Any surprises that you think we should be aware of, Tony?
As far as what?
Just anything that like you think might happen that most people don't expect to happen in this game. I mean, no George Kittle. Do you think that the run game is going to struggle? Do you think the run game will be better than how it's been normally? Like, what are your thoughts on all of that?
I think Kyle's going to try to stick with the run game. I think the run game might be better. I think they're going to try to go behind Trent. Kim, Anthony's cool. I think they're going to try to run behind Trent. I think there'll be some creativity with the run game. As far as defense, I don't know. I don't know with the defense, man. I just hope they play at the same level that they did last week.
I got you. Yeah. Maybe even a little bit more intensity, right? Fuck, like how they played last week. Like let's ratchet it up a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Let's get there, man. So, all right, that's all I got, man. We're gonna get out of here. I got the Niners winning by 10, 27-17. I'm gonna leave it there, man. Tony finally said that he thinks we're gonna win. And I'm going to take that and ride with that, man. And I will be back at halftime regardless of what the outcome of the first half is. So let's do it, man. Let's get up out of here. Got my wings. All right, I got you, man. That's going to do it, guys. Prepare for glory.
Anticipate pain.
But always
remain faithful.
Peace.
We all gas, no brakes, pumped up, no fakes. We spinning, we winning, we high stakes. We never miss, we all makes. Look at us dudes trying to prove, bringing you news with nothing to lose. Mike, Nick, Tony, Wayne, Method Man, we bring the pain. See, I'ma confess it. We under the pressure. If you looking to find us, we them nothing but